Hey Playas, how you doing? Welcome back to Playas Guide. This episode of Playas Guide, I'm going to be covering some free homebrew games that you can download and you can start playing homebrews today. So all month long on Playas Guide, all June, we've been doing different homebrew games, playing them on stream, and covering them on the YouTube channel. So hopefully you've seen some that interest you and you want to play. But if you're still a little bit hesitant about, going out and picking up homebrews or buying a cartridge, here are some different ROMs that I recommend that are absolutely free to download. So now if you're looking for a way to play it, you're going to want to pick yourself up something like this. This is a power pack, and if you use promo code Playas Guide, that's right, just Playas Guide, you could save 10% at Retro USB on a power pack right now, so you could get started playing homebrew games. You could download many games onto this. You just pop them right onto a flash cart. You put that in there, and thousands of NES games I got on here. The complete license library, a bunch of Famicom stuff, unreleased games, and hundreds of homebrews that are all worth playing. So here's some free ones to check out. So first up is From Below. This game looks and plays a lot like Tetris, but I find it to be a little bit more difficult. The graphics are also a definite upgrade from Tetris, and the cool thing about this is it's not exactly Tetris. I know I'm saying a lot of Tetris here, but there is an octopus down at the bottom of the screen, and what that octopus is going to do is it's going to punch your blocks from below, hence the name, and this could either be a good or a bad thing for you. It just depends. It's kind of random, and it puts a little bit of a twist on a classic puzzle game. Next up is a game called Alter Ego, and I cannot say enough good things about this game. This is an early homebrew game that I didn't get to play until I had a power pack, and then when I found it on NES World, and there's a bunch of different homebrews there that are free to download, but this one stood out to me because this is one I really wanted to play, and it's really neat. It has this mechanic where you're switching between two different characters. One is basically like a light character, the other is a dark character or a shadow, and you could interchange only so many times per stage between them in order to collect items to complete the stage. So there's a puzzle aspect to it, but I really like how different this game is and the play mechanics of it. I think it's a really good game and you should go check it out. So some of these games are smaller games, but they're all great games. And the next one I want to talk about is from Sly Dog Studios. You can find this game on a few different sites, but I believe it's also on the NES World list that you're going to find linked below. This is called Virus Cleaner. So your NES has become infected with viruses, and you need to eliminate those viruses. Well, Virus Cleaner will eliminate those viruses for you. You go into the game, you collect and eliminate all the viruses by playing as a character named Click. That might sound easy. Well, it's not. Although it's a fairly short game, it does present several different challenges where you are facing against all kinds of different obstacles and enemies, many of which are moving, and some are moving quick. You need to move quicker and get those viruses. Now, if you're looking for speed and you want to fix things, check out Arkade Rush. This is a recent homebrew that came out not too long ago, and you work in arcade. You got to clean boards and repair the arcade machines before people could get to them and play them. Otherwise, if you get too many arcades that are out of service, you're going to lose money. You also got to be able to collect money at the door. This is a fast-paced mini game, and I had a lot of fun playing it. So many cool homebrew games with different dynamics at play here, but I wanted to save one of my favorite mini games for last. It's a collectathon. It's a falling ass bomb. That's right. It's Amazon's Running Diet. You may have seen or heard of this game before. It's got amazing graphics, an amazing soundtrack. The sprite, well, I love the sprite, and it's definitely oversized, and I haven't seen anything else like this out there. It doesn't even really look like an NES game or that it should be playing on NES, but it is. And I would recommend that you go and check this one out. So there are a whole bunch of different homebrew games that I think you should go check out. They're absolutely free. Download them to your power pack and play them today. Thanks so much for tuning in to Playas Guide. And remember, you can find Playas Guide on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and if you're looking to join the discussion about retro gaming and collecting or homebrew games, check out the Playas Guide Discord. There's a link to that below. Playas Guide wants to be your source for retro gaming and collecting. Don't forget to use that promo code at Retro USB, Playas Guide. Later, players.